Alright, let's continue our journey of Adobe Illustrator and I'll talk about shape. So shape is really important, and especially if you design something, um, okay? Because everything, to be honest, is just to be composed of shape. So for example, you can click here and you can choose different shape. And shape often is not used alone. So if you just click and drag, yeah, sorry, nearly dropped my iPad there. So if you just click and drag, it will just give you a very boring shape. And of course, this is like the founding stone of everything. So you can fine tune it by select an individual part. So for example, I want it to be a rounded rather than like really pointy shape. You can do something like this. Okay, so it's just and then you can move the whole shape and then doing something like this. Of course, you can hold it just to make a constraint. You look at here, we got a constraint. Okay, so shape always used in combination with other parts. So, for example, you can often like add properties and have a fill with specific color. So, for example, we got this rounded and or maybe something like this. Okay, and you got a really nice shape as well as add some color and feel, and you got a nice design rather than a specific shape. So let's quickly do something. Okay, so I just want to show you that how easy it is to use shape to create things. So for example, you can have a say, let's add some eyes to this design. So for example, I want to change the eye to some blackish color, and then I can add an eye like this. Okay, and then I can click and add eye like this, and of course you can then later choose it individually. Click, you can choose it and you can change, and just to make it a little bit nicer. Okay, and click and choose just to make it a little bit nicer. Okay, and then for example you want to add say a mouse, and then you can use the shape and maybe like a nose, and then you can use the triangle. Okay, then you can do something like this. Okay, or you can yeah, maybe I want to invert it. Okay, so of course you can click, drag, make it bigger, and you can make say individual selection, make it rounded. Okay, so just much nicer, and to have like a rounded nose, not everything's so pointy, and then you can have a line. Okay, so just use in combination. Of course, you can add different layers. Right now, I just want to quickly show you how it can be done. And use pen, pencil, all that, or you can just use simple pen. Okay, and then you can have a different. Maybe let me use 10. So got it here and got another place. So for example, let me yeah, I think I unintentionally add a point here. So I'm going to undo this and maybe start with here and end with here. So I got a line and select individually. Okay, and maybe make it like a more curve so I can like make it down a little bit, just using some basic curve. So just add a little bit smart. I know it's not too much because I did not use a lot of other design yet, but hey, it's got like a functional um, smiley face. Okay, so yeah, that's how you use shape. And of course, you can use other shapes. So for example, you want to add a little bit, say hands, or you can, yeah, let's rewind that. So for example, we could use a shape as a line. Okay, shape as a line, and then you can add the line here like this. Okay, and then you can individual select or make it more curve. Okay, and click it, yeah, and then you can change left or right as well. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much more about the shape. Of course, there's so much more about it. We can use like the shape builder to do some like really complex thing, but we will talk about that specifically in a video. So this is just you know choose the shape, click and drag, got the shape, use that by changing the properties, have a change the property of the field, change opacity maybe, and then use the direct selection or use other things in combination to make great design. Okay, thanks, bye.